Section 1 of Tales of Three Hemispheres. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Sandra. Tales of Three Hemispheres by Lord Dunsany. The Last Dream of Bwona Khubla. The Last Dream of Bwona Khubla. From steaming lowlands down by the equator, where monstrous orchids blow, where beetles big as mice sit on the tent ropes, and fireflies glide about by night like little moving stars, the travellers went 3 days through forests of cactus till they came to the open plains where the oryx are. And glad they were when they came to the water-hole where only one white man had gone before, which the natives know as the camp of Bwona Khubla, and found the water there. It lies 3 days from the nearest other water, and when Bwona Khubla had gone there 3 years ago, what with malaria with which he was shaking all over, and what with disgust at finding the water-hole dry, he had decided to die there, and in that part of the world such decisions are always fatal. In any case he was overdue to die, but hitherto his amazing resolution and that terrible strength of character that so astounded his porters had kept him alive and moved his safari on. He had had a name, no doubt, some common name such as hangs as likely as not over scores of shops in London, but that had gone long ago, and nothing identified his memory now to distinguish it from the memories of all the other dead but Bwona Khubla, the name the Kikuyus gave him. There is no doubt that he was a fearful man, a man that was dreaded still for his personal force when his arm was no longer able to lift the kiboko, when all his men knew he was dying, and to this day, though he is dead, though his temper was embittered by malaria and the equatorial sun, nothing impaired his will, which remained a compulsive force to the very last, impressing itself upon all, and after the last, from what the Kikuyus say, the country must have had powerful laws that drove Bwona Khubla out, whatever country it was. On the morning of the day that they were to come to the camp of Bwona Khubla, all the porters came to the travellers' tents asking for dow. Dow is the white man's medicine that cures all evils. The nastier it tastes, the better it is. They wanted down this morning to keep away devils, for they were near the place where Bwona Khubla died. The travellers gave them quinine. By sunset they came to camp in Bwona Khubla and found water there. Had they not found water, many of them must have died, yet none felt any gratitude to the place. It seemed too ominous, too full of doom, too much harassed almost by unseen, irresistible things. And all the natives came again for dow as soon as the tents were pitched, to protect them from the last dreams of Bwona Khubla, which they say had stayed behind when the last safari left, taking Bwona Khubla's body back to the edge of civilization to show to the white men there that they had not killed him, for the white men might not know that they durst not kill Bwona Khubla. And the travellers gave them more quinine, so much being bad for the nerves, and that night by the campfires there was no pleasant talk, all talking at once of meat they had eaten and cattle that each one owned, but a gloomy silence hung by every fire and the little canvas shelters. They told the white men that Bwona Khubla's city, of which he had thought at the last, and where the natives believed he was once a king, of which he had raved till the loneliness rang with his raving, had settled down all about them, and they were afraid, for it was so strange a city, and wanted more dow. And the 2 travellers gave them more quinine, for they saw real fear in their faces, and knew they might run away and leave them alone.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?